civil. Apparently so. Oh my goodness, man. Look at you go. Look at you.
I think it's time we do some quick introductions. Although, if you are real fans of our channel, you have met these two at least twice before. So this is Rob and Lori. This is our veteran chief and our current active duty commander who we're still working on. So hopefully we can change that status soon.
Maybe you all could put in the comments how awesome retirement and traveling around the country is. It might convince him to speed it up a little.
2.5 years.
No pressure.
No
pressure at all.
Although they already own a Tiffin, so really they're halfway there already.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah. So, peer pressure works. Sending voodoo doll vibes, whatever. So we need to get him on this side of the fence.
Wake up to these better days. No clouds, just sun on my face. Flowers grow through the cracks in the pavement. Fresh kicks and my favorite jeans. Stepping out, living loud and free. Walk around like a brand new melody. Hear me when I'm singing now. Oh, 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 oh. And it keeps getting better. It only gets better. Oh, oh, oh.
Do you remember the Alamo?
I do now because I came back.
So we've been to the Alamo before, but we never have actually done the recorded tour.
The audio tour, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is. They give you a little book and, pamphlet tells you what number is what. But listening to it from the historian side of things is really, really cool. I mean, we've been here a handful of times, and this is the first time we've done that. So.
Yeah, so enforcing a little history on Phil today.
It is fun. And if you're ever here in San Antonio and you haven't been to the Alamo, I highly recommend the audio tour, for sure.
People usually come to Alamo and they're like, that's it? It's so small. Well, the Alamo was huge.
It was.
It's just the pieces that are left. Obviously, the city has taken over most of the Alamo. So when you come in, they will break it all down for you, and it will appear bigger once you come through the doors.
Yeah, and again, take the audio tour. It breaks down little sections that you would probably just walk by and you wouldn't even notice or recognize.
Yeah.
So there's a ton of history here. And I'm not a history buff, so don't even ask me.
He's not even a fan of history.
But it is fun. I mean, I am having fun. I like, I like listening to it, and it's not something that I'm like, hey, Stace, let's go see some history today. But I do love it when she drags me along with her.
Because it's usually me saying, hey, Phil, let's go to this really cool place. Pseudo history. I leave that part out. There's food involved. Just come on.
You had me at food.
Hello to this happiness. Living life with the volume up to 10. See the world through my sunshine glasses. Nothing that can bring me down. Down, down, down.
But we met back in 2002 on the USS Theodore Roosevelt. I was newly reporting, and he was already there and thought he was running the show.
Yeah, until you showed up, and then I had to reel him in and show him how we did business.
But I could tell you what, when I first got there as a new guy, you find out who your people are real quick. This dude was a front runner, and I wish I'd have had 20 of them. Maybe just a hair taller, but 20 of them.
Yeah, and Phil we immediately clicked, just whether it was the humor or our military bearing, getting the job done, just the way we addressed the troops.
Yeah, I think it was
on a regular basis was.
I think it was, the need to be, be serious when you had to be serious, and lighten the mood, and I just think it got a ton more mileage out of people that way.
Probably our most memorable
Yes.
times together was, of course, catching up over a scoop or two of ice cream.
That's right.
Which, in the world we live in, we like to call it surveillance detection.
Yeah. So in that neck of the woods, and the job that we were doing, our head was always on a swivel.
That's right.
As you can imagine. And so we would say, instead of saying, let's go get ice cream, because that sounds fattening, and we would get in trouble if the wives back home knew we were eating ice cream as much. So we said we were going out to do some SDs,
That's
some
right.
surveillance detection.
Yeah, people watching also is what we called it.
And the wives were none the wiser.
They caught on pretty quick, though. Didn't take them
That's
long
right.
to catch on.
We were talking to our insiders the other day on our monthly Zoom call, and John told me that the segment that I did a while back ago on the E6000 glue was a little confusing. So since I have a couple items that I want to glue down before we get underway, I thought I would tell you guys about it again, and this time with some clarity. All right, so first of all, I want to tell you I'm using the E6000 glue. When you go to purchase this glue, make sure you read the fine print because they make all kind of glue. They make fabric glue and permanent glue, but they also make repositional glue, and that's the one I'm using. It's called Extreme Tack. So make sure you read the label and make sure you see repositional, because you want to be able to pull this up off your cabinets or countertops or whatever you're gluing your item on. So we're going to use it today, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. Now, first of all, you only need a couple dabs. You don't have to go all the way around your item because it's going to be hard to pull up. So the first thing you're going to need to do is put a couple of dabs on the items you're gluing down, and you're going to want them to sit for 8 hours before you adhere them. So I am going to glue down my new plants here, my non-killable plants, and then I'm just going to set them here so the glue can dry, or get tacky, I should say. And then 8 hours from now, we are going to come back and actually attach them to the countertop so they don't slide around. So I'm just putting 4 little dabs on these. That should be more than enough to hold them in place and keep them from sliding around. Now, in case you're wondering, yes, I only have plastic plants because I kill everything that comes in the house. So it has been 8 hours since we applied the E6000 Extreme Tack onto the bottom of our plant pots. So now we are going to place them on the back of the sink. I left my charger to my computer plugged in because I need to make sure I have room for it to go in after I push down the plants. Now it will take at least 48 to 72 hours for this to completely set up. So make sure you give yourself plenty of time before you hit the road for it to dry. They're all set, and we don't hit the road for another couple of days, so they should be good and adhered, and they should not go anywhere when we're driving down the road, even on 10 through Louisiana.
As most of you know, the RV cup holders aren't really designed for our big 32-ounce cups, whether you have a Yeti, a Coda, an Arctic Camel, or whatever they're called. They just don't work. Let me show you. Here's my favorite cup. This was our first dilemma. Our cups wouldn't fit, and if they did, you hit a bump and they moved, so it wasn't really secure. So we found these little cup holder accessories on Amazon, and as you could see, it held the cup a little bit better, but it was still not very secure. It still wobbled and wiggled. So with that, Robert from Great RV Ideas reached out to us and said, hey, I've got these new cup holders. Can I send them to you? You want to check them out? You want to test them? And we said, sure. Here is our new cup holder. And this is a 3D printed cup holder. So Robert and his wife printed these themselves and then thought it would be a good idea to share it with those of us that own Tiffins. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to take the existing or the ones that come with your Tiffin out. So this top piece just pops off. That's all it is. It's just clipped in. So you pop that off, and then there's 3 screws. You take those out. And this is what's in there. This is a huge difference. All right, now that this one's out, I'm going to put the new one in, and I've already put tape around the underside, and I'm using Gorilla Tape. I'm going to try it and see how it works. I thought about putting some silicone under there, but I'm going to try the tape. Right now, you got to be careful with the wires that are in here. You go to the control panel by your front door. So these push down just a little bit, so I want to make sure that they're out of the way, and then I'm going to put this new one in. And I'm just going to push down, let that tape grab. And then I'm going to put some weight on top of this to just kind of hold it in place. So it's nice and firm and tacky and sticks. And then look at this. Very little wiggle, but it's not going to fall out and spill on you. So it's much deeper. As you can see, not effective. So we think this here is a great design, and it works better if you do have a Broncos cup. It fits in there really nice and snug. When Robert got a hold of us and asked if we wanted to be an affiliate with him, we said, yeah, sure. However, we would like for a donation to go to Homes for Our Troops. So he agreed to $1 for every cup sold will go to Homes for Our Troops. So nothing's coming to us. Everything will go to Homes for Our Troops, and you guys get a nice cup holder. They're pretty inexpensive. I think they're about $12 a piece. But for those of you, I know there's a ton of people that are unhappy with their Tiffin cup holders. This will solve that problem.
Wake up to these better days. No clouds, just sun on my face. Flowers grow through the cracks in the pavement. Fresh kicks and my favorite jeans. Stepping out, living loud and free. Walk around like a brand new melody. Hear me when I'm singing now. Oh, 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 oh. And it keeps getting better. It only gets better. Oh, 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 oh. And it keeps getting better. It only gets better. Hello to this happiness. Living life with the volume up to 10. See the world through my sunshine glasses.
All right, we just finished the battle of the Farleys and Files. And the winner is... Woo!
We let him win. We let him win.
Oh, she is so lying. She fought so hard. I wasn't sure how it was going to go down with the foosball table because it was brutal.
The last game was cutthroat. That one was
It was
tight.
cutthroat.
Cheers to the Farleys.
For those of you who don't know, we publish a newsletter every Saturday when our video goes out. So in the newsletter, I like to put a link for our video, a link for any blogs that we do, but I also like to include other blog posts that I find interesting through the week. So this time we included a link from the magazine, the RV Life Online magazine, and this link might have mentioned nudist campgrounds.
Yeah, and we got to talk, y'all. So for all the comments we got, we said, nope, I'm out, I'd never go, it's not for us, we wouldn't do it. I can tell you by this week's newsletter, a lot of you aren't interested in clean water, but a lot of you checked on that nudist campground. So we had, it's funny, there were over 1,100 clicks to the nudist campground and only 600 clicks on the video for the clean water. So, what's that say about curiosity, huh? And I'm with you. I was one when she mentioned it. I was like, oh, I got to check this out. I didn't know it was a thing. So now we don't know who clicked on what. Luckily for y'all, I'm joking as I say this, but we do know we can track the clicks and see what's getting traction and what people are interested in. I can also say that there were over 600 clicks on the RV recall. So you do have a little safety in mind with your RVs, but it was just funny looking at the numbers and seeing that over 1,100 clicked on the nudist campground.
Yes, that was funny. Wait, almost double our
Yeah,
video. So
yeah.
you guys must have the filters figured out, but you're like us, is like, is nudist campgrounds a thing? I didn't
Yeah.
know it was a thing, but I
I-
guess it's a big thing.
Yeah, and all joking aside, it is not for us. No.
No, we're
it's
out
not
on
for
that.
us.
So
Yeah.
there won't be, don't look for, a thumbnail where we're exploring nudist campgrounds because I like to keep my bits covered and I don't want to see anybody else's bits. As a
And that's-
nurse, I can tell you I've seen enough.
And that's bits with a B. Bravo, that's what she said. Bits, okay? And, we had thought for one split second of maybe having a meetup at a nudist campground
No, we did not.
just to see how many people would actually show up. No, just kidding, we didn't.
He's lying.
Yeah, but
So-
it would be kind of funny.
If you haven't joined our newsletter and you're interested in any of the articles that we like to share, like this time we shared the nudist campground article, but we also shared links for RV recalls and some state parks and some other things. You can join our newsletter down below in the link, and we'll also provide links to everything else we talked about, like the E6000 glue and our insiders.
Yeah, we just think that, it's interesting enough to share with you, especially RV recalls. RV safety is definitely a high priority with us. We'll always share that with you. But if we find something interesting that we think you might be interested in, then we'll share it. So obviously you don't have to click on every link, but we do like to put out some informative information as well.
Yeah, there's some great articles out there. Our information is not the only information out there about travel and RVs, so we like to share it.
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's about it. We are wrapping up this video. I hope you had a little fun. We had a great time hanging out with our friends, Rob and Lori. It just shows you when you meet up out there with friends, you always have a great time.
Yeah, and especially unexpected meetups. Rob was definitely taken aback. We definitely surprised him. We had been working on it, or I should say Stacy and Lori worked on that for quite some time. But it's always good to meet up with old friends on the road, and I know a ton of you have, and we'll continue to do that as well.
So expect to see Rob and Lori in another video coming up after this one. So they were both a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a ton of fun with this one.
All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you
on the road.
As we're driving down the road today, we were having a very good, not heated, how about deep discussion about nudist campgrounds, because we saw a post about it and I put it in our newsletter today. My opinion, let's hear Phil's opinion first. Phil, your opinion on nudist campgrounds, go or not go?
Oh, I'd go in a minute. I'd go in a heartbeat. I would take my clothes off right now.
Okay, so Phil obviously has no problem being naked in front of people.
Nope.
I, on the other hand, you guys know I'm an introvert. I definitely am not being naked in front of people, and the way I see it is, look, I've been a nurse forever, and I've seen enough naked bodies to know it's not all it's cracked up to be. Everybody's bits and pieces are bits and pieces, and you don't always want to see those bits and pieces.
You're not going there to gawk and look at people. You're going there for the freeness.
No, that's not true. If you're not a true nudist, if you're not one of those folks that like to be naked all the time, you're going to gawk.
Sign me up.
You're going to see what all the hype's about and check out people.
No, I'm not going to gawk. I'm going to play nude volleyball. That's what I'm going to do.
No, that is not a thing. It should not be a thing.
It should be a thing. You should. All right, if you would go to a nudist RV resort, let us know.
Yes, okay.
If you wouldn't go, then let us know.
We want everyone to comment on this down below, because this has been quite the debate on our drive this morning.
Now,
I am a definite no.
And, well, I would have to manscape because I got a cardigan under my t-shirt, so that would look good. But I'm not going there to pick up anybody. I'm going there just for, mainly curiosity.
And we know what happened to the cat. All right, let us know. We are very interested in your opinion on nudie campgrounds.
We got a beautiful story.